Hey, welcome to Sipper Social Club. I'm Jeremy. Today, Pappy Van Winkle, 15-year-old. This one's bottled at 53.5% ABV, and it's a 2015 bottling. First tried this with Whiskey in the Six on his live show. I'll let you know some air in the bottle has improved this for the better after I nose it, taste it, and give it a mark. All right, on the nose. Oh, man, so there's just like a really nice, like rich kind of like boldness to this. You get like a really nice like creamy style wheat here. Cream corn. You get like super rich vanilla notes. You get oak. The oak in this is kind of like a toasted kind of oak. It's almost like you're getting just like a slight little bit of like barrel char, but like really nice. Fruitcake. If fruitcake tasted like this smelled, I would eat it. Black cherry. You get some nice, like really nice sweetness, like marshmallow note. You get maple syrup, and then you get like a few notes that you wouldn't expect in a bourbon. You almost get like raisins and prunes, almost like what you expect in like a sherried Scotch. Man, it's just like so good, well balanced. It's like with Pappy Van Winkle. If you watch my 23-year-old. You see like how well balanced everything is in these whiskeys. There's nothing that's too overwhelming. It's just kind of like one layer of flavor on top of the other, each in equal proportion. There's like just like a tad bit of like alcohol note, so faint, and then just like disappears, and then you're just like replaced with all those notes I just mentioned. It's like rum raisin ice cream almost in this. Really good. All right, let's go palate. So good. Caramel, vanilla, those typical bourbon notes, but here they're just like, they're richer. They're kind of bolder, but they're not overwhelming. Cinnamon, you get a really nice like cinnamon kick on this one. Go for one more sip. Yeah. So you get that like that oakness again. It's like barrel char and nuttiness. You get like that hazelnut, walnut almost. Chestnut, really nice like subtle kind of nutty nose to that. Finish, super long finish on this. It kind of like it hits you and then it dries out and you're left with like that nuttiness, spices, the nutmeg, cloves, caramel. It's just like super complex, well balanced, nice and rich. Kind of just like you want to like suck your cheeks, just like the Pappy 23 on that finish. It just lingers with you. And you just keep tasting it. You just want to like suck all the saliva out of your mouth. It's crazy. When we first opened this with Rob and I, it was kind of tight. It felt tight to me. I wasn't getting the complexity that I am now. Obviously, it's been down. Gave away a couple samples on the live. Gave Rob a couple samples. Drank a little bit of it. I mean, it's hard to keep this bottle at this level. I got like, you get like fill anxiety when your bottle level, it just keeps going down and going down. But it's not like it's wasted, right? This is awesome stuff. Score-wise for me on this one, 90.5 out of 100. I was thinking maybe it would compete with the 23-year-old. I'll link to that video at the end. You can watch that review. Just not on that same level as the 23. The 23 just has like, I don't know if I say it's like it was richer or it's deeper because this is just like that. I think it's just like, it's the age on it, it's just refined those flavors just so much more. Like I said with this one, you just get that nip of alcohol burn, but it's not like overpowering, it's not even unpleasant. And then it disappears and you get everything else. The 23 didn't quite have that. It had some more heavier oaks, but the oak on that one was just so nice. Anyway, 90.5. Value wise, I kind of won this bottle, so I'm not going to add or subtract value points. Obviously, if you can get it for retail, get it. I mean, secondary prices on this, $900 to $1,100 US. Obviously, I wouldn't say this is worth it. Obviously not. But if you can go to a bar, you can get a shot of it. You know, between $50 to $70, give or take. I would definitely recommend trying it. You kind of, it's one of those whiskeys where it's just kind of like a bucket list whiskey. You know, really, really good stuff. Let me know in the comments, guys. Have you had a Pappy Van Winkle? What are your thoughts? 23 kind of still takes the cake so far. I have a 20-year-old coming. Look for that review maybe in the near future. I don't know if I can have 3 Pappies open at once in my... Actually, yes, I can. Sure. So look for that review coming up in some months' time. But I appreciate it, guys. Feel super honored to have this bottle and to be tasting it. Leave me a comment. Give a thumbs up if you want. Subscribe. I appreciate it as always, guys. Thank you very much. Cheers.